arrived at South Kensington Tube Station. This is where all the museums are located. So you have the Victoria and Albert Museum, Natural History Museum, Science Museum. But you know what? I am not going to the museums today. Oh wow. The reason I'm here, you will never guess. It's because I want to learn to ride a bicycle. Not these one though, look at these. These are ginormous, way too big and chunky for me. No, I'm looking for the Santander bike. Anyway, let me tell you it when we get there. Hello and welcome to another video. Now this video is going to be a bit different because I'm not going to be walking around sightseeing London. This one is of me on how to ride a bike. Yes, I have always wanted to learn to ride a bike. It's either now or never. I've decided I've got to do it now. Otherwise, I'll just be too old and keep putting it off and will never do it. So I have to come here, South Kensington, because near here is Kensington Gardens. It's basically a massive park. And around this park, there are lots of bike hiring places that you can rent a bike for however long you want. And so I've decided I've come here, rent one of these bikes, take it into the park, and then just have to figure out by myself how to ride a bike. The reason I haven't done it is because I'm just scared, because these bikes, they're way too big and heavy for me. And here you are. This is right outside the tube station, at the back of the tube station here. And these are the Santander bikes. These are like the official London bike hiring system. And they have lots of these all over in central London. So this is it. It's these bikes here. And I've always wanted to do it, just that I've checked them before and they're just way too high. Even though I put the saddle right down to the very lowest level already, they're still too high. I can't get on it without some kind of help, without standing on some sort of platform or something. And then they're just way too big and heavy for me to handle. So I've always so scared of them that I've never plucked up the courage to do it. And this is the kind of the terminal that you can hire the bike from. You can also download an app onto your phone and do it via the app, but I don't have the app. I'll just come here and manually do it from one of those terminals. I'm not going to hire that bike there because it's still quite a long way to walk to the park yet. I think there's still a lot more of those bike hiring places nearer the park, so I'll walk nearer to the park and then hire the bike from there. Because what happens is that I have to take the bike into the park and then practice and learn by myself inside the park. So I don't want to rent them there and then drag it all the way into the park, because I think around nearer the park there are still more places that you can hire them. So I'll do that once I get nearer to the park. Have here, that's the Victoria and Albert Museum over there, that one there, Victoria and Albert Museum, and then Natural History Museum's that one over there. And if you continue walking down straight ahead, you will come to the Science Museum. All three museums are located along this road here, Exhibition Road, and they are all free. I have already done separate videos for these different museums, and I will do a separate video for this walk down this interesting road where all these museums are located. So if you're interested, go and look in the museum playlist for all these different museums. But in the meantime, let's just head straight down to the park, where I'll try and look for a bike to rent and then take it to the park to learn to ride. To hire down, or is this it? This is maybe it, I think. Can't go any further. Okay, I think this is the nearest to the park. Maybe there's another one down there a bit more. Let me walk down there a bit more and see. Exhibition there. And this is Kensington Garden, where I intend to get the bike, come here to learn to ride. And you can see lots of people are riding, but not the Santander bike, not the red bike that I'm looking for. These are some other company bike rental, not the one I'm looking for. So I'm having to walk around here a bit, trying to figure out where it is that I can hire one of those Santander red bikes. Had I continued walking just straight down here for another minute or so, or maybe 2 minutes, I would find another row of bike hiring down there, but I didn't know that, so I ended up turning around here, walked down through the Albert Hall to the other side of the road before I found another section of bike hiring terminals. Oh, so
Was sagst du, die Kinder was?
here we are. Right, let me check them out, see if they're... Let me see if I can get on them first. I think they're a bit too high for me. I'll have to adjust the seats and all. Yes, let's see. This one here. Oh my god. How do you get the seat down? Oh! Oh, I think that's the lowest. Don't think it goes any lower. Is that the lowest? I think that's the lowest, yeah. Ugh. $3.50 for a day, unlimited 60 minutes ride. That's what it says here. So yeah, this bike looks the lowest. Anyway, let me fiddle and play around, and then I'll tell you how it goes later. Huh? Alright. Alright, after fiddling around, I managed to get this one down to the lowest possible level now, and it's still too high for me. Because if I sit on the bike, my feet won't touch the ground. Oh, which is worrying, because I need my feet to touch the ground, because I can't ride if I fall down. My feet doesn't touch the ground, then I'm stuffed. So I really need... That's the reason I haven't tried these out all these years, because they're just too high for me. I can't get my feet to touch the ground. And when you learn to ride, you need something that you can touch the ground. Your feet need to touch the ground, because I can't balance. It's fine when it's in dock like that and not fall down, but once it's out of its dock, I need to be able to hold it and balance it. And if my feet can't touch the ground, then I can't balance it and hold it in place, which is worrying. So I think I might have to give it a miss again. This is so annoying. But I think, anyway, I can't rent it here because there's lots of stairs I have to carry up into the park. So if I really want to give it a go, I have to go back to Exhibition Road, the other place earlier, and rent it there. Then at least I can just drag it across the road into the park. There's no steps over that side, whereas these one here, lots of steps up the Albert Hall there. Too big and heavy for me to carry them up the steps. And yeah, the problem is still it's too high. Oh, so scary. Alright, after trying it out a few times with the bike stationary in the dock like that, I realised that I can't do it. It's just too big and heavy for me, and the problem is it's too high for me. I can't get on the bike, and when I can get on it, because the bike is stationary in the dock, then my feet can't touch the ground. So if I can't get on the bike, how on earth am I going to ride? And if I manage to get on the bike, how do I get off it when I want to stop? I just don't have control of it. If my feet can touch the ground, that would be nice and easy. I just brake and then put the foot down, and then I'll stop. But since my feet can't touch the ground, the bike will wobble when it stops and I will fall off. So I was actually thinking of give up and go home, but then I come back to here. This is where more bikes are. This was where I walked past originally, and then I kind of hesitate and give it another try sitting on it and fiddle with it again. And then I saw someone there buying the ticket for the day, so I asked him to show me how to get the ticket. And so we went through the procedure and everything, and then at the end of it he said, "Oh, here's your ticket." So I ended up buying a whole day pass for the bike. So I was stuck with the bike. I have to drag it into the park to try and give it a go. And I thought I'd just walk up and down the park with the bike until I'm brave enough to try and somehow get on it and give it a go. So anyway, here's a man here, and I asked him how to get tickets and everything. And here's the procedure. You basically touch the screen to begin, and then it gives you the option to hire a cycle. Click on that, and then just follow the on-screen. Use your credit card, pay for it. At the end of it, it will print a code for you to get the bike out from the dock. So that's what happened. I ended up with a bike. I paid for a whole day pass, and so I had to force myself to give it a go since I already paid for the bike. So I took it into the park, and honestly, I didn't think that I would be doing any riding. I just thought I'd be walking up and down the park, get used to the bike and looking stupid. But I came to this part here, and there's a paved road, and either side there's this curb, this pavement here that allow me to make me tall enough, high enough to get on to sit on the saddle and then start pedaling. So that's how I managed to get on the bike and cycle up and down this section of the road here. The trouble is, I still don't know how to get off the bike, because my leg's not long enough to touch the ground to brake, to stationary, make the bike stop. So every time when I come to stopping the bike and get out, I literally have to jump out of the bike. And I'm telling you, I literally jump out of the bike. The first couple of times, I thought I was going to crash and make a mess of it, but I managed to not crash. It was so scary. Every time I need to stop and get out of the bike, I have to brace myself, trying not to crash out. For 1.5 hours, I was battling with the bike, trying to get on it, make sure there's no one around me when I try to get on the bike, cycle, and then at the end of it, bracing myself to get off the bike without crashing it, and then just hope and pray that no one will be around when I try to get on or off the bike. So that's about 1.5 hours I have had on this bike here. Oh my gosh, I'm knackered. My arms, I feel like my arm is numb. My ear, it's like there's an air in my ear or something. I can't hear properly. But oh my gosh, I've done it. For 1.5 hours, I rode up and down this, I think it's this path here along the Prince Albert Memorial, this bit of road here. Yes, so I basically now managed to ride straight. I can just do straight. I can't turn. And my bum hurts. Oh my gosh. Can't sit on it anymore. My bum hurts. Saddle sore, that's what you call it. My bum hurts. My arm is numb. My ear feels like there's air in there. It pops and I can't hear anything. It's like an echo going on in my ear. Oh, but I've done it. I paid for the day pass, £3.50 for a whole day, but you are only allowed to ride 60 minutes every time. So up to 60 minutes you have to dock the bike in so that it's registered that is being locked, and then you go over to the machine that one there. It's like a docking terminal. Get another code and to get another bike, and that'll give you another 60 minutes on the bike. I had no idea what to do. I had to ask somebody how to do it. So he said basically, yeah, for a whole day thing, you have to dock it in, lock it, wait a few minutes, go to the machine, register with your credit card again, the same credit card that you use to pay for the day pass. Then it'll give you another code to release the bike. So that's what I did for another 60 minutes. Starting at 12 minutes past 1, I got the bike out from Exhibition Road, drag it all the way up into the park, then had my first ride. Oh my god, it was scary, I'm telling you, it's scary like hell. I was thinking, people, just get out of my way, I'm going to crash into you, just get out of my way. And then you know what, the bike, it's too high for me. I couldn't put my feet on flat on the floor when I'm sitting on it. Literally, my feet dangling. If I sit, my feet would be dangling. So like, what do? I got on it and I managed to just like ride straight. And then when I stopped, I pressed the brake, and obviously the bike slowed down and stopped. And I literally felt like I'm going to crash, because that's the only way I'm going to get out of the bike. And I thought I was going to crash and that'll be it. That'll be it, you know. But somehow I managed to jump out of the bike. Oh my god, it was so scary. I managed to jump off it. And you know, the bike was like running down. It's a bit of a slope here, and the bike's sort of running down the slope with me. I don't know what happened, but I managed to stop it. And yeah, so I did it a couple of times. The first time, literally, I was like, luckily there was no one around. Otherwise, I was definitely going to crash into them. It was so lucky there's no one around. So yes, it was a very haphazard brake and get out of the bike. But the second time, I managed to do it kind of with some control. I feel like I have a bit more control over it and a bit more confident. If your feet can't touch the floor to stop the bike, then that's the only way to do it, is to jump off the bike. And that's how I did it. All this time I just rode up and down this stretch of road here, and then yes, when I get to the end and I want to get off the bike, I brake, slow it down, and then literally just jump off the bike. And then there's another time when I was trying to get on the bike and go, and this is a bit of a slope, so going down is fine because it's downhill, but going up is a bit of a, you know, you have to push the pedal to give you that bit of momentum to go up. And I don't know what happened, instead of going straight, the handle, for some reason the thing kind of turned round, and yes, the bike crashed onto the floor. Literally, the bike fell onto the floor, and there's a quite big thump, and I kind of went down with it. And yeah, there were people like staring at me, and I was like, don't worry, I'm learning, leave me to it. So yeah, they kind of left me to it. Hardly anyone around now. The sun has gone down, it's nice and cool. There's not that many people around anymore, and this is the perfect time to actually ride. But I am so tired now. I'm debating whether I should give it another go, you know, because I got a whole day pass. I bought a whole day pass now. Should I give it another go? Because there's very few people now, whereas earlier there's a lot of tourists and crowded, and it was hot and sunny and everything. But I am so tired now that I don't know if I want to continue or go home. The time now is 3 o'clock. It's exactly 3 o'clock. So I don't know if I should have a rest and then give it another go, or had enough and go home. But I really wanted to kind of, now that I got the momentum, I really want to just keep going. Alright, I've decided to go home Yes, because I'm quite tired now. It's gone past 3 o'clock. I need to go home. I wish I could continue because it's nice and quiet now and it's not so hot. It's nice and cool because the sun has gone down. But no, I shouldn't be greedy. We have come to the end of the video because I'm going home now. It's been a long, hot day. It was really hot and sunny when I first got here earlier. And time to stop. But it's been great fun, such an adventure. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and look out for my next bike ride because I will continue to update you with progress. Okay, see you next time. Bye.